You must do a CMA comparison, which is comparative market analysis, that from which developer should I buy the property, will I get the benefit in the future, what are your intentions, do you want to take a capital gain or do you want to get a return on equity, do you want to take a rental ROI, all these things. Hello everyone, assalamu alaikum, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. Thank you so much again. My name is Rizwan and you are watching HABICO Properties YouTube channel. Today's video's topic is that how to buy a property in Dubai, and I will tell you that how you can buy a property in Dubai no matter which country you are from, whether you are from Australia, UK, USA, Canada, Pakistan, Bangladesh or India, how you can buy the property in Dubai. This video will be completely informative video, so don't skip and watch until the end. And also don't forget to subscribe my channel. First of all, how many types of properties in Dubai? I would like to highlight that. There are three types of properties available in Dubai. The first one is off-plan properties. The second is secondary properties or the resale properties. And then the third one is off-plan resale. What is the difference between these three types of properties? First of all, let's talk about the off-plan properties. Off-plan property is the one you buy directly from the developer by giving a small down payment. Then you continue paying its installment for 3 years or 4 years. What is the secondary property? Now the second one is that what is the secondary property? A secondary property is a basically property that is already ready to move in. The seller has already paid the 3 years installment and it is ready to move in now. You can buy it on the cash, you can buy it either through a mortgage as well. And the third one is off-plan resale. Off-plan resale properties in Dubai are those that the seller has already bought it from the developer and has paid 40 to 50% of the installments. If you are buying an apartment in Dubai, first of all, make sure to check the developer with whom you want to work. Among the most prominent tier 1 developers, you have Emaar, Damak, Shoba, Nakhil, Miras. These are the most prominent developers in Dubai. If I talk about tier 2 developers, then you have Samana, Danube. Apart from these, many other developers are providing apartments in different areas of Dubai. Now let's talk about Dubai mainland. If you want to buy a townhouse or villas, then you will find them only in Dubai mainland. If you start moving from Dubai's Silicon Oasis towards Abu Dhabi, all of the communities you see in the middle of these areas belong to the major developers. Now let's come on the main topic, is how to buy an off-plan properties. Viewers, until now you know about the types of the properties. Now let's talk about that how to buy an off-plan property. What documents are required? If you are from any country and you want to buy an off-plan property, you just need your passport copy, email ID, phone number and home address. You can buy an off-plan property from anywhere. The process to buy an off-plan property is very simple. Whenever you buy an apartment, townhouse or villa, you have to pay a minimum of 20% of the down payment and 4% DLD registration fee. That is also a mandatory. How to buy a ready property? Now let's talk about the second case. If you want to buy a ready property from abroad, how you can buy it. To buy a ready property, you must have a bank account in Dubai. If you do not have the bank account in Dubai, you can also use a third party account. For this, you will have to issue a 10% security deposit check in seller's name, which will be kept with the brokerage company, since the secondary properties can only be bought through a broker. You will have to give the brokerage a 10% check at the time of the transfer. You also have to pay a 4% DLD fee. For example, if you are buying a 2 million dirhams worth of property, you will have to provide a 10% security deposit check in the seller's name, and which will be kept by the brokerage. At the time of the transfer, this amount will be refunded. Additionally, you must pay 4% DLD fee, which will be approximately 80,000 dirhams, and 2% agency fee, and also along the trustee fee. After completing these payments, you can buy a 2 million dirhams ready property, and property will be transferred on your name immediately. At the time of transfer, you must get a manager's check from the bank if you are abroad and want to buy a ready property. If you have a relative in Dubai, you can give them power of attorney to buy the property on your behalf. Now let's talk about off-plan resale. Off-plan resale is a half-paid property. For example, if there is a 2 million dirhams worth of property and the seller wants to sell it, if 50% has already been paid, meaning 1 million dirhams is paid, then if a buyer wants to purchase it, the same process will be applied. You must provide a 10% deposit check in the seller's name, which will be held by the brokerage. This check cannot be cashed. You must also pay 4% DLD and 2% agency fee and also the trustee fee. The seller will obtain NOC, which is a no objection certificate, directly from the developer. After obtaining the NOC, you can go to the trustee office to execute the transfer. Why you should choose me to buy the property in Dubai? That, well, I have been working for 7 years in Dubai and I have a very major portfolio with the top tier 1 developers like the Mac and the EMR. If you are looking to buy an apartment, villa or the townhouse in Dubai, the first thing you need to do is CMA. You must ask for yourself, which developer should I buy from? Will I get benefit in the future? Because Dubai is all about security. There is no any problem here. Every developer has an escrow account, so you don't need to worry. There are almost 150 developers or even more operating in Dubai. This is your decision. Whenever you buy a property, you need a very good consultant so that he can guide you from start to end about the process. And also, whatever are your intentions, if you want a capital gain, if you want return on equity, if you want ROI, what is your budget, or which community do you prefer, a consultant will guide you through all these things. So here is my number given on the screen and also on the description. If you are seriously looking to buy a property in Dubai, you need a really good consultancy. You can get in touch with me. So if you are out of Dubai, you can directly send me WhatsApp at any time. I would be very happy to answer all of your questions. Or if you are located in Dubai locally, if you are present here in Dubai, then you can call me at any time. I would be very happy to assist you. So till that time, I will see you in the next video. This is Rizwan signing off.